Question, you're going to buy yourself a dishwasher. There's a range of prices out there and a range of star ratings. So what's the best dishwasher for you? And what criteria do you use to make that selection? Valley here from Greenwood. We're talking dishwashers today. It's part of our energy efficient appliance presentation. So we covered fridges, we've covered clothes dryers and a few other things. Now, after watching the video, you'll understand what criteria to use when making a purchase and what are the pros and cons of buying a more expensive dishwasher compared to a cheaper one. Now, if you like what you see with these videos and you want us to make more of them, hit that subscription button and let's get stuck into it. What is the energy rating system? Basically, it's a program through which the Australian government, states and territories and New Zealand collaborate to deliver a single integrated program on energy efficiency standards and energy labelling for equipment and appliances. So back in 2012, the Greenhouse and Energy Minimum Standard GEMS Act 2012 came into effect, creating a national framework for product energy efficiency in Australia. The GEMS Act is the underpinning legislation for this program. Now, what are the program objectives? Basically, to reduce energy bills for households and businesses in a cost-effective way by driving improvements to the energy efficiency of new appliances and equipment sold. And in this case, we're going to be talking about dishwashers. Also, to improve the energy efficiency of new appliances and equipment that use energy and improve the energy performance of products that have an impact on energy consumption. Also reduce appliance and equipment-related greenhouse gas emissions through a process which complements other actions. The star rating is about energy efficiency. That is how efficient a model is relative to other models of the same size. So more stars means more efficient when compared to other models of the same size. And that's a really important point. Look, most products are given between 1 and 6 stars. And a tip, always choose which size of capacity model you need first, then use the star rating system to compare them. So we sort of know now how to select the best appliance, in this case a dishwasher for our needs, or do we? Like if, for example, we use the star rating system, we find a fairly large variation in results because this rating system only allows for a range. So when selecting a dishwasher, there's going to be a price difference between a more efficient option, say 4.5 stars, compared to a less efficient one. But you've got to ask some questions, like what is the actual price difference between the two models with similar capacity? How many years will it take to recoup the difference if you purchase the more efficient model? And what about the price of electricity? It's always increasing, so how do I factor this in? And what if I invest the price difference between models? Is this a good way to go? And of course, what about the warranty? So we can see that the cheapest dishwasher is a Euromade at $488 with a 3-star rating. So in this table, the most expensive dishwashers are the Ariston and Fisher & Paykel, and they both have a 3.5 star rating. So that's pretty interesting. In our example, the difference between the cheapest dishwasher and the most expensive is a little over $1,300. So we've got to ask a lot of questions. Now, we've determined the different prices for the dishwasher, but what about other factors? Example, cost to run per year, the star rating, the purchase cost per cubic capacity, and what else I can do with my money. Now, both the Ariston and Fisher & Paykel are the cheapest to run per year. Now, in this table, the most expensive is another Ariston model, followed by the Euromade, and they're the most expensive to run. The cost to run per year is an ongoing one. And I've assumed a price of 28 cents per kilowatt hour and have multiplied this with the supplied kilowatt hour consumption per year, and what has emerged is the following. Now, the most expensive dishwashers to purchase, the Ariston stainless steel and the Fisher & Paykel, are the cheapest to run per year, but don't have the highest star rating. That's interesting. The third cheapest, the LG Platinum Steel, shares the highest 4-star rating with one other dishwasher. Now, why does a 4-star dishwasher use more energy per year than a 3.5-star unit? What accounts for this disparity? Now, I've got to put my glasses on for this one because I'm going to be looking at my laptop. It's a particular table here. So without further ado, here they go on. We are looking at the number of stars and how they relate to the price. So we've got a 4-star rating Bosch at $1,399, another 4-star LG at $899, which is interesting, an Asco 3.5, $1,799, and a Westinghouse 3.5, a little over $900, and a couple of others. So you can see there doesn't seem to be much relationship between the stars and the price. So this is a really interesting area as the star rating system is effectively arranged, and we've seen that. In the examples we have presented, the models range from 3 to 4 stars. So for example, we have 4 by examples of 3-star ratings ranging from 275 kilowatt hours a year for the Glem to 325 kilowatt hours a year for the Ariston. Now with the 4 stars, we have 2 by dishwashers using 230 and 235 kilowatt hours respectively per year. But we have a 3.5-star model using only 134 kilowatt hours a year. Now why is this the case? And it's because the star rating is simply a guide, and it also takes into account the capacity of the dishwasher as well. So we've got a range of prices and yearly operating costs and star ratings. So the question is, if I do buy a more expensive machine, how long is it going to take to pay off? Also, what if I selected a cheaper model and invested my money in the bank? Would this be a better option? Well, at the moment, 2022, bank interest rates are pretty low, but we are going to go through this exercise. Have selected the Bosch 60 centimetre series anti-fingerprint freestanding dishwasher and the Ariston 60 centimetre stainless steel. A small difference in price and a considerable difference to run per year based at 28 cents a kilowatt hour. Now, the difference in purchase price between the two is $400. And we're going to assume the electricity to be 28 cents per kilowatt hour with a 2% increase per year. Now, we've got the option to invest the $400 difference at 1%, woohoo, compound interest if purchasing the cheaper option. Now, again, the difference in price is $400 as we mentioned previously. If the more expensive option was selected, it would take 13 years to recoup the difference in price via the savings. Actual savings amount to $415 if the cheaper of the 2 dishwashers was selected, but if you invested the difference of $400 in the bank for 13 years at 1%, total would be $455, so you're already ahead. So if your decision is made purely on best dollar value, buying the cheaper dishwasher would be the go. So what is the maximum number of years if we invest the difference at a certain interest rate to match the payback? So if we invest for 2 years at 1%, we would receive $408. At 3 years, we would receive $412. Conclusion. When looking at dishwashers, look at the star rating of the appliances. Then look at the kilowatt hours used per year, but calculate the cost per cubic capacity of your dishwasher. Don't forget the time value of money, warranty, replacement costs, and other factors. Thanks for watching our presentation on energy efficient appliances, dishwashers. I'm Valley from Greenwood. If you like what you see with these videos and you want us to make more of them, hit that subscription button. And if you have any questions, any inquiries, even any answers, feel free to drop us a line, and see you next time.